Hello everyone and welcome to the Military Update channel. A fighter jet, often referred to simply as a fighter, is a military fixed-wing aircraft designed primarily for air-to-air combat against other aircraft. The key performance features of a fighter include not only its firepower, but also its high speed and maneuverability relative to the target aircraft. The fighter's main tactical purpose is to establish air superiority over the battlefield. The success or failure of a combatant's efforts to gain air superiority hinges on several factors, including the skill of its pilots, the tactical soundness of its doctrine for deploying its fighters, and the numbers and performance of those fighters. With that in mind, let's take a look at the aircraft which make the cut to be the best current United States fighter jets. 1. F-15 Eagle. Few aircraft are more iconic in the American imagination than the McDonnell Douglas F-15. Since the 70s, it has been virtually synonymous with fighter jet in the minds of most Americans, and for good reason. That isn't to say that the F-15 is the most recent fighter jet on our list. On the contrary, this decades-old jet is one of the oldest entries. Even so, its continued use is a testament to just how durable and serviceable this old ace of the skies continues to be. The F-15 has been sold to allies such as Israel and Japan, as well as other nations such as Saudi Arabia. It has been extremely successful, with no recorded losses in combat and a long and illustrious service record in the American and Israeli Air Forces in particular. 2. F-15E Strike Eagle. A variation of the classic F-15, the McDonnell Douglas/Boeing F-15E Strike Eagle was first introduced in 1989. This two-seat upgrade to the classic jet is able to operate in all kinds of visibility and weather conditions, continuing the F-15's reputation for versatility. The F-15E Strike Eagle has been designed to operate in a dual capacity, being as adept at taking on air-to-air missions against other aircraft as it is in carrying out air-to-ground assignments. That two-seat upgrade is also important. Having an extra pilot on hand can be incredibly helpful for getting radar readouts, selecting targets, and assisting with other essential in-flight duties. 3. F-16 Fighting Falcon. This is another fighter jet that has a long service history, first entering service in 1979. In that time, it has come to be another staple of the American Air Force and Navy, with more than 1,000 still in service today. This is another versatile aircraft which is able to take on a wide variety of missions. Like the F-15 and its Strike Eagle upgrade, it has been frequently used for air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. What helps distinguish the F-16 Fighting Falcon is the fact that it is also adept at carrying out electronic attacks, an ability which is ever more valuable in our ever-changing electricity-dependent landscape. 4. F-22 Raptor. A much more recent addition to the Air Force's roster, the F-22 Raptor was first adapted by the military in 2005. The Air Force has designated this fighter jet as part of its fifth generation of aircraft. One of the most distinguishable parts of this jet is the fact that it's able to maintain low visibility, hiding from other jets and giving it a distinct advantage over other aircraft. Production of the F-22 ceased in 2011, though it remains a vital part of the Air Force's roster. While there weren't as many built as the venerable F-15 and F-16 models, the F-22 still had a respectable 195 total craft produced. 5. F-35A Lightning. This stealth fighter jet has had a long and sometimes troubled production history. During the course of its testing, it had significant problems, ranging from battery issues to difficulties in adverse weather conditions to issues with its stealth features. This resulted in lengthy production delays, to say nothing of the billions spent on correcting these issues. Thankfully, many of those issues have been sorted out, and the F-35 is finally starting to see service. The Israeli Air Force has placed a considerably large order for these new fighter jets, and were the first country to deploy them in action in Syria in May 2018. The U.S. used them in anti-ISIS strikes in 2019.